Welcome to Backpacker TV Shorts. I'm Backpacker Ambassador Randy Propster, and I hope you've been tuning in to Backpacker Get Out More TV all season long. Throughout this season, we can follow the adventures of Steve Yoakum and Jordan Meeks as they make their way to 10 wonderful backpacking destinations across the country. And in between those adventures, you can tune in here to find folks like myself and other backpacker contributors who want to give you behind-the-scene insights, tips, and techniques so that you can improve your own backpacking experience the next time you plan a trip. The last time you joined us on Backpacker TV Shorts, we covered 5 of the 11 essential systems. Today, we're going to bring you 6 more. But I hope that you're going to come back and join us again on Wednesday, June 23rd for the next episode of Backpacker Get Out More TV, where Steve and Jordan are going to take you on a wild and wonderful West Virginia adventure. If you missed the first 2 episodes, North Carolina and Arkansas, please go to backpacker.com/getoutmore so that you can see the full library of content that we've been bringing you all season long. While you're there, find the Backpacker Get Out More TV Gear Sweepstakes. Please sign up. Every single episode, we're drawing a winner who wins a prize package from 11 amazing outdoor brands. So please make sure you sign up this week and every week for another chance to win. Also, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on that bell for notifications so that you'll be informed every time we bring you another piece of great content all season long on Backpacker Get Out More TV. Last time on Backpacker TV Shorts, we covered 5 of the 11 essential systems. We talked about navigation, first aid, communication, fire, and illumination. And today, I want to bring you 6 more essentials that will allow you to think about why you pack what you pack in your bag when you're planning and preparing for your next outdoor adventure. So just like we discussed how first aid is an essential need because it could be something that could help you in an accident or an emergency, I like to think of our next essential system, a system of tools and repairs, as the first aid for your gear. If you could potentially have a gear blowout that could ruin a trip, then why not think about bringing something proactively that could help you fix it? I think about a tool such as a knife or a multi-tool as a great foundation. A tool could be something I use to cook dinner, something that I use for gear repair, something that I use for fire building, all sorts of useful needs to have a knife or a tool with you. But I also layer onto that system and think about things like sleeping mats. Could they pop? Well, let's bring a patch. How about some paracord or some duct tape that can be useful for all sorts of fixes? Maybe a tent pole sleeve, just in case I have a tent pole failure. Thinking proactively about what could go wrong will allow you to plan ahead and prepare, bringing the right combination of why to add to what you put in your backpack, knowing that essential systems give you that great combination of gear and skills to be successful in the backcountry. Those systems, first aid, tools and repairs, very proactive systems, right? Designed to be able to save you in an accident or an emergency situation. Well, the next system, sun and skin protection, is designed to keep those accidents and emergencies from coming your way. Even more proactive if you ask me. Thinking about the exposure to the sun is really important, so make sure you're thinking about packing things like a shade-bearing hat and some sunglasses and sunscreen that can cover any exposed areas. Maybe even long pants and long sleeves would be a good option in certain destinations. Additionally, people think about sun and skin protection and forget that you need to also protect your skin from those pesky insects out there. Lots of folks are afraid of some wildlife, lions and tigers and bears, oh my. But I'm here to tell you that the active hunters that are coming after you, they're the smallest little things out there, mosquitoes and ticks. So let's make sure that we're covering our skin with things like picaridin from Sawyer, and then use Sawyer's permethrin to treat your clothes and your gear so that you can create a buffer between you and those pesky insects. Having the proper sun and skin protection system will keep you far more comfortable on your next backpacking adventure. When we consider the why behind what we carry, it's important to recognize that some of these essential needs are actually essential needs every day, for everybody, everywhere, because they not only help us with our backpacking, but they sustain life. Items like food, water, shelter, and insulation are the foundation of the essential system. When it comes to your food choices, it is important to bring things that you enjoy eating, but we need to think about our nutrition system more comprehensively. It's not only about satisfying food, but it's about food that will fuel you for your adventure. So make sure you're paying attention to the appropriate ingredients, levels of fat versus carbohydrates versus proteins, putting together a power-packed fuel source to keep you going on trail. This season, all season long, as you tune in to Backpacker TV on Wednesday nights at 8:30, you will watch as Steve and Jordan bring another recipe to life. And I think you'll see that just because it's fuel doesn't mean it can't taste great. They are putting together some pretty amazing meals. They don't skimp on fresh ingredients, and they are certainly very good at cooking on a jet boil. So tune in and improve your nutrition system, knowing that it's both the taste and the fuel that's going to keep you satisfied out there on trail. If you're going to stay properly fueled, you will also need to stay properly hydrated. And that's where an essential system of hydration comes in. Water is heavy, so make sure you do your research. Know how much water you really need to be carrying to get from one water source to another throughout your adventure. And make sure that you're getting local advice, not just reading an old map, because water that was flowing in the spring may not be flowing in the fall. And that's where having the information that is real time is so important. Also, making sure that you can have access to healthy drinking water is critical. And there are a number of ways out there that you can make sure that you have good water. You can boil water, you can use UV filters, you can use pump filters, but I'll be honest with you, if you notice, Steve and Jordan all season long using the Sawyer Squeeze system and the Sawyer Mini have a pretty convenient way to ensure that their water is safe to drink. Put it all together. The right combination of having the ability to carry water, knowing where water is, and having the ability to make sure that your water is safe to drink is the perfect combination when it comes to putting an essential system of hydration together for your next backpacking adventure. The final two essentials of the 11 essential systems that we're going to cover are really all about keeping the elements at bay. And the second to last is shelter. Shelter is very personal preference, and it really needs to be determined based on your location, time of year, and conditions that you're going into. So again, do your research before you get out there on trail. Knowing what you're getting into will allow you to be much more comfortable. When it comes to shelter options, there are tarps, there are bivvies, there are tents, there's shelters designed for 1, shelters designed for 4, and everything in between. So make sure that you're considering all of those factors, but ensure that it's designed for where you're going. Do you need to just block wind? Is it wind and rain? Snow and ice? All of those factors should be part of your decision when you're putting together the right shelter. I will tell you this, all season long we've been watching Steve and Jordan as they've been enjoying Sea to Summit's new Alto and Telos. If you're looking for a shelter with steeper walls, more headroom, better ventilation, things like hangout mode, and fair share carry capabilities, I would highly suggest you tune in and check out how much we all love those new Sea to Summit tents. For our final essential system, a system of insulation, you're going to want to make sure that you're thinking from head to toe and all day and all night. And it really starts with protecting your feet. Quality wool socks, the right cushion and protection in your footwear. In addition, you want to have layers touching your skin that can wick moisture and dry very quickly, and layers that can hold heat when you stop and need that extra layer of warmth. Also, finally, a layer that can ensure that you keep wind and water out, a good shell layer. Combine that with a proper base layer, insulation layer, shell layer. The three create a comprehensive system that can ensure you will be comfortable through a wide range of conditions. And when it comes to being around camp, think about a second set. I like to think about a wet set and a dry set that can go together so that I can be active in the wet set and hang around camp in the dry set, ensuring I'll be comfortable all day and all night. Putting together that comprehensive system, knowing why you pack what you pack, will allow you to be much more comfortable on your next hiking and camping adventure. The choices that make up the perfect kit of gear for a backpacking adventure should be based on why, not just what. And when you put that why into the equation, you will find that the 11 essential systems can be a great guide. Whether you're just getting started, you're a seasoned pro, you're going out for the day, the weekend, or the week, having the resources and knowing that your skills, your knowledge, and your gear combine to make comprehensive systems is going to help you along the way. And that's going to do it. You now have all 11 essential systems in your playbook so that you can be more comfortable, more confident, and safer the next time you head out on trail. Please Make sure you tune back in to all of the great content coming to you from Backpacker Get Out More TV this year. June 23rd will be a West Virginia wild and wonderful adventure. If you haven't already seen the Western North Carolina and Arkansas adventures, please go to backpacker.com/getoutmore to get the full library of content and the schedule of upcoming events. We may just be coming to film in a destination near you. Until next time, happy trails, leave no trace, and be kind to one another.